As Ron was telling us before the break, big Friday night at Cashman Field tonight.
That's right. He is out there right now. And Ron, understand you threw out the first pitch of the game tonight. I guess my question is, was it a slider, a fastball, or because of dinner, was it a forkball?
No, it was none of those. It was an illegal pitch that I threw. I scuffed it up a little bit before I tossed it out there, and it was, well, I grooved it right down the middle of, there had been a hitter at the plate, it would have gone about 440 feet over center field. But we're live out of Cashman Field tonight. Stars taking on Vancouver. You can get a shot of the field. Nothing going on right now. We're in between innings right now. But the Stars, I guess you could say they're doing better tonight than they did last night. They gave up 4 runs in the first inning last night. Well, tonight they only gave up 3 in the bottom of the in the top of the first inning against Vancouver. Stars right now mired in a 3-game losing streak to Vancouver. But of course the big event tonight though is the Beach Boys going to be out here at Cashman Field, sponsored by Channel 13. Some other sports to tell you about going on. In fact, right now the Posse are up in Toronto taking on the Toronto Argonauts at the moment. This is video from last Saturday night when the Posse had a heartbreaking loss to Sacramento. The Posse at this point having all sorts of trouble up in Toronto. At halftime, 32-3 is the score that we've got. Toronto with a big lead over the Posse, but anything can happen in the Canadian Football League. Other news from there, Anthony Cavillo, the first play from scrimmage, went down with an injured knee. From what we know, he has not gone back into the game. The starting quarterback for the Posse out. We hope to have highlights for you tonight at 11 o'clock of this game. Also, there is boxing tonight over at the MGM Grand Garden. This is a pretty big fight they got going on here. In one of the main events, I guess they're sort of co-main events over there, you've got Carlos, check that, you've got Oscar De La Hoya going up against Jorge Paez in that fight. That should be a very good lightweight fight for the vacant WBO lightweight title. The other fight on the main event out there, Prince Charles Williams taking on James Lights Out Toney. We showed you the video earlier this week from the news conference where James Toney went nuts at the press conference. He's got some bad blood apparently between these two guys, and I don't know whether it's hype or not or whatever. It was a pretty good video. We're going to show it to you again right here. But Toney was hard to control at that point, and in fact, he says that there is something personal between he and Prince Charles Williams.
Yeah, it's personal because, you know, before, a couple years ago, we ate dinner together at a car convention. We was friends. All of a sudden, when he decided he wanted to fight me, it gets personal. You know, he started dogging me out, disrespecting me, so it's personal.
All right, we will have highlights of that fight for you tonight at 11 o'clock, and also, of course, post-game interviews. Now, we're live at Cashman Field where the Beach Boys are going to be performing tonight after the baseball game. Stars batting now in the bottom of the first inning. You know what they've erected? Let's show you the stands. They've erected these special stands up here for some of the fans because of the overflow crowd out here. What do you guys think? You here for the Beach Boys or the Stars? Stars! I think that was Stars. Do you know any Beach Boys songs? Or
Oh, yeah, 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Did they ever do a song about, I think they did a song about surfing? Did they do a couple of surfing songs?
Sure, I think that was them, yeah.
What about surfing? Did they ever do a song about cars or anything, do you think?
1 or 2.
1 or 2 songs about cars and surfing, and I think they threw in some songs about girls too, didn't they? Oh. Didn't they throw in a couple of songs about girls? So a lot of people. You think he knows the Beach Boys? Do you know who the Beach Boys are?
Yeah, these guys just want to put the beach right there.
Okay, these. Could you interpret for us?
They're on the beach there.
They're on the beach out there. Okay, that was pretty. That was great. Cashman Field tonight. The site. There's still time if you want to come out to the ballpark. They do have tickets still available. Come on out here. Watch the Beach Boys after the game. We'll be live back here at 11 o'clock for the concert. The concert they plan on probably around 9 o'clock tonight. If the game goes on schedule, it should be over about 8:30, and then about a half an hour it takes to set up the stage. You're going to put it out right around second base there, the stage, and then just have a good time out here tonight, John and Allison.
Do you have to wear a shirt like the one you have on?
What do you think?
It's great. It looks good on you.
You're going to fit right in.
Is it sort of the beach spirit, do you think?
Absolutely.
You look like you belong in Honolulu, though.
Actually, I borrowed it from this guy. There was a guy walking up, a blonde guy. I think his name was Mike Love. I said, listen, can I borrow the shirt? I need it for a live shot out here for the Beach Boy concert. And he said, sure, I'm not using it tonight. Go ahead.
Okay.
You got it good there, Ron. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Ron.
Well, just ahead, there are 2